Hi. In these talking head videos on retirement, and I've done quite a number of them now, I've studiously avoided talking about the financial side of retirement, mainly because I'm not a financial advisor. But what I can do is talk to you a little bit about what my financial advisor, who is a fellow who recently died actually, but became a great friend, a trusted friend, what he advised me to do when I approached him a month or so before I retired. I retired at 59 years of age and am now 87. The advice the advisor gave me, and his name is John said to me, or he asked me a series of questions. First thing he said is, what would you like your level of livelihood to be in retirement? In other words, how would you like to live in retirement? To which I replied, well, roughly the same as the standard of living I've got now. I didn't think this would be possible because when I retired, I had enough income, the takeaway package I got at voluntary redundancy, to last me with no other income coming in if I just spent it as, say, from a savings account, about 3.5 years. I would still be young. But to my delight, I was told, well, Tom, don't worry about that. You'll be entitled to a full old age pension. So with a full old age pension and a little bit of money coming in from investments, not a lot, I could then carry on at the same standard of living I had been when I was working. Can you ask for more than that? Do you want more than that? If you do, you'll have to save an awful lot of money and have an awful lot of money invested. Most people can't do that. They can't manage that. The other good advice he said is, don't go and spend a lot of money on a big holiday. Now, this is something a lot of people do. They've longed to go back to the old country, see the relatives, see the family, stay there for 6 months. Okay, if it's a very cheap country in which to live or you've got people to stay with and you can do that, but certainly don't go and spend thousands and thousands of dollars out of your retirement package on a holiday, because once it's gone, it's gone. And there'll be far less interest coming in from less money that you have left. The other thing he said to me, don't go and buy a big expensive car. This is another temptation which a lot of retirees fall into. The big holiday and the big car. And they might have spent maybe a third of their takeaway package, or whatever they retired with. Maybe even more. A silly thing to do. Remember, what you walk away with when you retire is quite possibly the most amount of money you'll ever have in your life. It's got to last you. It might have to last you for another 15, 20, 25, 30 years or more. So, as I said, I don't often talk about the money side of it, but it is important. The other thing is, don't have any big debts at all. Get into the habit of doing things like when your credit card comes in, pay off the whole lot. Don't pay off a little bit and then pay interest. The people who run these credit cards love interest. They love it. Don't pay it. When the card comes in, the Visa card, the MasterCard, or whatever it is, pay off the whole lot. That's my advice anyway. So, As I said, I don't normally talk about this monetary side of things, but I know that it's mentioned by so many people who, when looking at my videos, write things about, oh, I can't really retire yet, or I'm staying on a few years yet. Don't waste the youth of your retirement, as Azal puts it. Azal also places things on here, on retirement. I love his little short videos as he strolls along the beach. Azal says, don't waste the youth of your retirement. When you retire 3 years later than you wanted to, that's 3 years less of those vigorous, energetic, creative years that you've lost. Retire as early as you can. Have all your debts paid off if you can. Retire in good health and keep on exercising, keep on living, keep on loving, and enjoy those long years of retirement.